guys, if you watched the video of me packing and came straight here, shout out to you. You're thorough. You're that girl. Flight boards in 2 hours and 45 minutes. I need to be at the airport in a couple minutes. And I'm eating the leftover pizza and a brownie. Ooh. Wow. It's hot. I'm all packed, which is great, but I really want to clear everything in my fridge, so I'm just eating that for breakfast at 1 p.m. Well, 12:41. This goes so crazy. I love it so much. And yeah, the vlog is starting here. Again, little chaos. I just got off the phone with Teresa. She still has to make returns, pack her bag. She's doing laundry, girl. Her flight is only 1 hour after mine. We are at 2 different places right now, but it's okay because she's a professional traveler. She got this. She gonna slay. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, the flight's 5 hours. I land in Vegas at 6 p.m. their time. And I'm kind of nervous because, like, this hotel is, like, it's huge. It's famous for conventions or concerts and stuff like that. Not this being a mukbang, but I'm nervous because the hotel regularly has, like, a crazy long check-in. So, I don't know what it's about to give. Like, what is this about to give? You know? I'm trying to eat well so that things go, but I'm also trying to eat fast. Like, girl, you gotta leave soon. So, yeah, this is the vibe. I'll check in with you guys soon. 12:51, and I am low-key pretty much, like, ready to leave, but I want to wait till Zohar prayer. I just want to pray it here. One final prayer in my house until I come back, inshallah, and then leave. And oh my gosh, like, my lips are burning because that was kind of spicy. Like, I had jalapeno. Girl, this is not giving. I had jalapeno on the pizza. So my lips are kind of swollen right now, but what am I talking about? I just lost your thought. Y'all, we just wait until Zohar prayer calls, and then we're heading out the door. Okay, guys, I'm in the Uber, right? Making my way to the airport. Why the second that I was running out the door, because, like, I waited for the prayer to call, clicked confirm on the Uber, hopped into prayer, and then, like, obviously I'm getting text messages and notifications, so I have no idea if the Uber's here or not. And I run to my phone, I see the car is here, and then I also see a notification about my Amazon package, guys. Why, as soon as I leave out the door, my Amazon package is, like, in our drop-off box. And I pulled it out, and I'm kind of sad that I decided to leave them, but I literally was thinking about unboxing it, but it was, like, inside of this whole box and everything. And I already packed my purses with stuff, as you guys saw in the first video. So there was no way I could take it. So I'm kind of sad. But those bags are still cute. I'm still going to use it, but I feel like the tweed jacket outfit would be so perfect with that purse. And I left it, but it's okay. We're about to be at the airport, y'all. We're almost there. Oh, and funny random interlude, as we were leaving, we literally watched a truck hit another car, like a parked car, and, like, we slowed down and rolled our windows down, and the truck just kept going. And luckily the car owner was right nearby. He, like, him and this other guy were, like, running to come see, like, did they hit the car? We were like, I'm such a snitch. I was like, he hit the car, he hit your car. And then he hopped in the car and chased after the truck, and I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, we're almost there. I'm gonna flip my screen now. Just went through TSA. I have to go all the way to gate C27. Assalamualaikum. And now we are legit lugging this duffel across the thing. I mean, I could easily wear it as a backpack, but I just didn't feel like doing all that. So I'm just hurting my shoulder right now. But we move on, we live on. I just finished lugging all of that stuff across the airport, and I'm just sitting here waiting. We don't board for another hour and 36 minutes. Part of me is like, I should have just left at 2 o'clock like I initially planned. But my mom was like, no, like, you gotta be there at 1, or I got here, it's like 2 o'clock, it's like 1:54 right now. So I am really, really early, and I just really wish I took my bag. I should have, but like also the Uber was sitting right there and I didn't want to hold him up and stuff, but it's okay, we've arrived safely, so Alhamdulillah, and we'll just have that purse for another day, it's fine. And I just finished lugging these two across the airport. Kia said we made it through fine. Everyone else made it through fine. Fingers crossed we make it through the flight fine, because I have used that as my carry-on many times, but like, it's stuffed. And like, I'm looking at everyone else's and I'm like, but it's a duffel bag, so it's flexible. Like the girls will be fine. If I bought that suitcase, that carry-on suitcase, my stuff would not have fit. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Literally was just taking a bunch of selfies, but I take back what I said. I'm glad I didn't grab the bag because literally my bags and my personal carry-on are stuffed, and like I don't want them to lose structure and get bent and stuff. So we rock on. I'm taking a bunch of selfies right now. Though, guys, I just left my bags with 3 strangers because I need to run to the bathroom before I board this flight. And even though there's like a whole hour left, I'm not lugging those bags back across the airport. Just use the restroom and lugging them in back. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Just lost train of thought. Oh my goodness, the line to the bathroom. Oh my goodness, this bathroom line. I told you guys the bag would be just fine. Like literally, every time I carry this thing, I put it right on my back. No one says it. Like they always look. They always make a double take, like, but they never go as far as say something. Like the stuff bag is just that girl. And like I walked to the thing, the carry-on size thingy, and it's so tiny. Like the stuff bag is definitely bigger, but no one ever checks me. And the guy that like was like checking us in, I literally helped him right before we boarded. So he was looking and I was like, he's not gonna say nothing. That I thought I just helped him out. Hey guys, we are all boarded finally. I can't hear a thing because like these are kind of noise canceling, but all I have to say is I have been taking an absurd amount of selfies because there's something about this window seat and airport glow that just thrives. Also, it just started, and like I love a good book that like transport you into where they are. Like it's been a while since I found a fictional book that can really just get me in like the first couple seconds. Cause like I used to say that I was always a heavy Wattpad reader. And like have been struggling to get back into fictional books because like they never slip. But this is good so far, so I'm about to clock out, charge my phone, do some reading, and just show it to you guys later. But I guess it's not recording because this glow is just like I need to do selfies.
Stay on the airplane for a few more minutes till we decide. My guess is we're going to have you guys get off the airplane. They will find us another aircraft.
Guys, I got very cozy very quickly, and now we have to exit the plane, board a new plane. We're not going to be leaving till 5. I mean, Alhamdulillah, safety first. Basically, somebody did something they weren't supposed to do, and a golf cart crashed into an engine and something with the suitcase and shattered glass everywhere. So this plane is officially out of service, and I felt the hit, but I didn't know what that was. I just was like, why is this plane so shaky? We haven't even moved yet. So we're getting another plane, and now me and Teresa are gonna be landing at the same time, which is great because it means we're gonna arrive at the hotel at the same time. So yeah. Okay, so update. Like I know I was saying that I got really comfortable in that seat. I just kind of said I had to leave, but I just hope the person who was driving that golf cart is okay. I remember somebody was like, somebody's getting fired, and I was like, but like, how? Anyways, y'all, so this is what happens when you're nice people, because I was just telling y'all how when I was getting on the airplane, they were looking on my bag, but this is what happens when you're nice people, because like they didn't say nothing. While I go up there, same person, I was like, do you guys have face masks? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, do you guys do Vegas tonight? I was like, that question scares me. What do you mean by that? And then he was like, I'll back you up on the 6:45 flight so that you can get in by 9 just in case. Like, I was like, so the 5 p.m. flight is like not looking good, like the one that you guys said we're gonna get on. He was like, just in case, like if it gets too late, just head on over to the other gate for that flight. So we put my name down and everything. I'm Gucci. I'm getting to Vegas one way or another. One way or another, I'm getting to Vegas. So that's just the update. And like Teresa's across the airport, so we're just on the phone because like we're not about to be carrying these heavy carry-ons just to go see each other when we might see each other in Vegas. So I'm just here vibing, waiting again. Guys, all of this is just showing that like I could have been really late and I would be fine, and I also could have got my bags. Heartbroken, but we live on, we move on. I am just sitting here vibing. Literally, Teresa has already boarded and is like on her plane, headed out. Yeah, Teresa.
Alright guys, what we got this news? Woo! Alright, Vegas, 1886. It is now leaving our C29. That is literally right next door. Whew.
Okay.
This is running.
Perfect.
The plane is coming in. It looks like that plane is going to be leaving at it'll deplane, get service, and it'll leave at.
Okay, so you guys just heard the news. There's a plane that just landed. They're literally about to deplane, get connected, and we're gonna hop right on at 6:19. But it's crazy how like things just switch up, because like I was supposed to land an hour before Teresa. Now she is already seated. Flight probably already took off, and they are just just now about to hop on, but like our gate just switched from right there to right here. I'm also glad that it's confirmed, because I was just about to get up and tell the guy like, okay, I'm gonna go to the other flight that you talked to me about. But like I didn't feel like going across the airport, but I also have to land in Vegas tonight because it's 2 days and it starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I need good sleep. I gotta be prepared. He even sent the email about like trying to get a specific meeting set up with Damon John, so I gotta be ready. I gotta be on my game, and like I want to get up really early and go to the gym because he's probably gonna be there too. I'm carrying my business cards everywhere. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see the vibe. I'm just so glad that we're running again.
And landing. If you haven't already fastened your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap so it's tight across your hips. To open your seatbelt, lift the top of the buckle. And remember,
When you open the overhead compartments, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Guys, it's official. I finally made it to Vegas. Okay, guys, finally in Vegas. Over 2 hours later. Over 2 hours later. Like, I mean, hold on. I'm trying to show you guys a view. Like, the fact that the airport looks like a casino is hilarious. But guys, I am exhausted, like beaten down and tired. But yeah, like I said, that was a long 5-hour flight. Like I was like, this is fun, like international flight. It was happening forever. And then I started to feel us like slowly landing. And I actually love the feeling of landing, like with the plane dipping and stuff. But suddenly it was like, boom. I was like, did we hit the ground? Because it started kind of ate that up. That was a big landing. I'm just trying. Let me go find my friend. Guys, an airport should never be this freaking complicated. Like, I am about to get on this bus to take you to the actual baggage claim because I'm not at any terminal or any exit. And it does not help that this backpack is breaking my bag right now. Like, guys, we are now on Operation Find Teresita. I have no idea what she looks like, what she's wearing. This duffel bag is like denting into my shoulders. I just told her I was at baggage claim 1. Bruh. Yeah, I'm going to go see because I'm in pain. I'm in so much pain. Like, I didn't know I had to catch up a whole train. And at first I didn't catch it because I thought she'd be somewhere else. Oh no, let me just put 3. We found her!
I'm like, 403 sound look familiar. I thought Willie for a second. But then I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, no. She said, oh, hi, Teresa. She was like, what time Katie arrived? I'm like, oh, yeah, her place.
Okay guys, we have just pulled up We have just arrived. This hotel is my bag. This hotel is apparently so huge that there's like separate entrances and stuff. So we initially put like somewhat of the wrong address. Guys, we are here. We've made it. Teresa is sitting over there with my bags, and I am here, but waiting to check in. I'm just really glad that the check-in is not as bad as I thought it would be. And that was a chaotic full day of travel. Like, I can't even call my parents because like they're asleep. I'm just ready to check in. Like, and I'm ready to eat. I'm starving, y'all. The last time I ate was when we was eating together and I had that little one-slice pizza and a brownie. I'm starving, and everything here closes in like an hour. Except for the Uber, he was so fire. He gave us so many recommendations. There's a taco place across the street that closes at 2 a.m. So we might have to go there just to make sure we get some food. Okay, guys. Exactly. Right, what they talking about? I don't want to see.
321.
321, yeah. Wow, look at this hall. Guys, this is humongous. Guys, I have not been checking it. Right? It's giving hunt to the finish line. There's so much walking. We are room 328, floor 28. What is that? That's not us.
No, it's not. Oh, you was thinking,
Oh, look at us at the same time. Same energy.
way down here.
We made it. Okay, guys. First of all, can we talk about this bathroom? Hey guys. What? Guys, so we are currently on the hunt. We're on the second floor conference floor to find my agency and get all of my information and basically a second check-in with them. It's really gorgeous here though, and I just cannot wait to go get those tacos. Okay guys, we found it, but I'm not sure if they're still there. I can see the Alibaba signs. Oh, they are still there. Perfect, we made it. Okay guys, so they're currently getting my stuff situated and I wanted to give them time and space, so I'm just like going around and showing you guys what it looks like. And Teresa's over there networking and connecting, and I love that. Like, I literally hear her talking about like being a teacher somewhere, but I flipped the camera so you guys can see like they're still setting up and stuff, but this looks so cool. And I'm glad I'm here late so I can get my footage before.
It's actually,
It's pretty cool.
those are like the top suppliers
Yeah.
that we're representing over here.
Okay.
And those are our souvenirs, some of their trending products
Mhm.
that they're having here.
Yeah.
And the brand are all the big names and our sponsors.
I see
Right
Samsung. So they're all gonna be here in person tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna show you. They have booths over there.
Okay. All right.
And walking here is, well, this is a very like emotional part. It's
I
our
love it.
buyer gallery walls,
Really?
where all of these people on this portraits, there are buyers. They're buyers on our platform. There are customers who started off their business.
So they're like me. Like they use.
Yeah, they're
okay.
like you.
Oh,
Exactly.
I love that.
And we do have some panels and keynotes from some of our biggest customers.
Yeah.
Who made to 8 to 9 figures business
Yeah.
from our platform and walking down
This way. Okay.
But their stories are on the wall.
All on the wall. Yeah.
Interested.
I'll check it out.
These are still work in progress. It's this section is called.
This car is slay. It's giving Forza Ferrari, like Team Ferrari for life. The car, well, behind these white vans, these cars are gorgeous. Like, it's giving Monaco entry.
Walking in the hometown. It's like flipping.
Guys, it's officially Operation Taco. Because, like, literally, I've been in the airport for 11 hours. I need to go find some food. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Yes. Right. Guys, this road is humongous. Like, what? Literally. Literally. Hey, guys. Okay. It is 12 o'clock in the morning. Well, 11:47, right?
That's crazy, yeah.
It is 11:47 at night. I have now finally officially like finished all of my check-ins. Officially in the hotel room after losing my key. And we have our meal of the day, dinner of the day, basically. We got these, well, I got chicken tacos. You got steak and This is our night, first arrival night. I'm gonna end it here because we're really just gonna shower and go to bed. We have an early morning. Well, you have an option.
I do.
And then that's about it. See you guys. I have my contacts in, so I look different, but the fact that the hotel has a 24-hour Starbucks, literally, look at our brekkie, look at our breakfast, and like I was worried about how to find it. I was worried about how to find it, but I ran into someone and she literally just led me the way, like literally networking. She's here on a separate brand trip, and I just was like, what? It's so cool. I forgot to mention, it is currently 6:15 a.m. I thought I was gonna give myself more sleep time, but I was like, oh, I think I came back the wrong way. I should have paid attention while she was walking me. But hotel lobbies. Where the heck is the lobby? Oh, I came the right way, y'all. But okay, Hilton. Yeah, I came the right way. But it's 6:15 in the morning. So I needed a iced chai oat milk latte. I can't even speak English. I needed an iced chai oat milk latte with a shot of espresso so that I could start my day right and get ready right. We have to meet in the thing, at the event thing, at 8:15 so that we can get good seats. And I doubt there's gonna be breakfast there. So I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to get myself together. So yeah. Morning guys, lately I've just been giving mukbang and I don't know why, but I got the Impossible breakfast sandwich from Starbucks, y'all. Starbucks is 24 hours. And it's gorgeous there. And like this girl I met as a creator, I just followed her on Instagram, and she's here on a whole brand trip, which is so fun. And like they have like a whole car coming to pick them up. They're just staying at this hotel. There's like nothing happening here. But I got the Impossible breakfast sandwich, and I also got a chai tea latte with a shot of espresso because I'm trying to be awake. It feels like illegal to be eating this early. You know? Skin is slang. Okay, 6:25. I don't even know what kind of makeup I'm gonna do today. I don't know nothing. My phone looks blurry. Oh, guys, sometimes it pays me to be a slow eater, okay? I just got off the phone with my mom, and we didn't get to chat because I got in so late. She was definitely like asleep. It was like really late there. But look at this view. I also, and I get to see like everyone entering. It's literally giving racetrack. It's giving Grand Prix. I just met someone who's here on her brand trip as well, but like it's different than ours because she was talking about like they're just staying at this hotel, but they're getting picked up like in a car, a group of girls, and they're here for like a lifestyle athletic brand, like a Lululemon type of vibe. And I was like, OMG, and she's from Jersey, so we connected. And like, look at that. I haven't even gone to the event that's meant for the networking and connecting, but I'm already networking and connecting. Anyway, someone's like getting ready. I gotta stop playing, guys. Chat later. Okay, so check-in vlog. We are currently getting ready. It is now 7:15. The time is literally zooming by, and we have officially 1 hour to get dressed and be down there. I have foundation on. Just glued up my brows because I forgot, so I'm waiting for it to dry up. And why, guys, why did me and Teresa get up early like we should have, and we got Starbucks, and now they literally sent a what's it called, a gift card to get Starbucks, like on their treat, and we already got Starbucks.
I have to spend it. So.
Yeah, and it's like in a group chat, so other people are gonna use it. It's probably gonna be run out by tomorrow morning. Oh, I didn't even put on concealer.
I say if the lunch sucks, they won't be right in there.
True. The lunch, yeah. It's a good point. Good idea.
I'm
gonna do my makeup so backwards. I didn't even apply concealer. I'm applying blush right now.
So you done?
No, I'm not done. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm moving so out of order. I'm moving mad. Wait, by the time we get back, isn't the new Top Boy gonna be out?
Girl, it's already out. I watched it. Started.
What? Is Jay not live?
Yet.
If he's not live,
Girl,
I'm not watching it.
7 minutes of it.
I'm not watching it.
And they replayed the scene over and over.
Oh my gosh. If he's not live, I'm not watching it.
But the guy did text the guy and was like, he's dead. But like, I don't know if he did. But the way he shot him looked like he did.
I don't
And
want
I
to
ain't
watch
watching
it.
it. I want to meet him so bad.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so
Like, in
cool.
person.
He seems chill.
He
Though.
was
Like,
in Paris when we
he's
were-
not one of
he
those
was in Paris.
celebrities that, like, you know.
That whole show, the whole cast don't
they don't
seem
really
like,
give
Yeah, they don't.
that vibe. I mean, maybe because the
They
UK
went
brought
to
us.
Sterner Boy.
Maybe they just swag
They
me.
went to Stormzy party and I was like,
Oh my gosh, they did. Oh, you probably don't know her, but Stormzy is back with
Yes.
What you mad about?
Stormzy, my husband.
First of all, he lucky he got her back. Do you know how people with Maya Jama?
But like,
First of all, she slayed her first
that's
season
what
of
I
Love
mean.
Island.
When I say like they've been
Yeah.
on and off for 4 years, or like they basically. from 4
Yeah,
years
and then
ago.
she got with that basketball player.
And I was like,
It takes a while for people to grow, like for you to grow on the Love Island series. Like the amount of people, it's a hard job basically. Cause like ever since
oh, she's from
obviously
Love Island.
she's not from, it's her first season being on there like a host, and it's a big job because the first woman, we all miss her. She did an incredible job, but she did end up unfortunately. And then we had a and then there was a replacement. We did not like her. The cast, the community did not bang with her, and she already left after 1 or 2 seasons. It just didn't last. And Maya Jama took the job. That's some big shoes to fill. And she did it right because this was one of the best seasons.
Wait,
of
what do you mean
Love
took
Island.
the job? I'm confused.
She is now the main host lady. Like she does all the like a speakers person. Why am I brown? Okay, it's not gonna be one of those days where I just. Yeah, I think my brows are dry now, so we're gonna fill in.
Like even Stormzy is such a like.
They
so
were on a
nice.
trip together. The fact that
So,
they let us find out, but I knew he wanted her back. Like he took a major L losing her.
thanks.
Oh my bad.
No, they just seem like they're good together.
They are.
Like it's giving like Monet and Jalen.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Yo, if
When
I
I
see her,
found
I'm like,
out-
oh my god,
Jalen was 30. I was like, what?
he's what?
He's 30.
Jalen?
You didn't watch this interview? He's 30. How old do you think he is?
He's 30.
Yeah. That's why he's so mature.
Monet's 20 something.
Yeah, when he's 23, 24.
He's 30.
It's okay. She's just like me for real. That's
The
he's
mom.
so
He's not 30.
Teresa, did you watch this interview?
No, yeah, like I started, but like I didn't finish.
He's 30.
He's 30.
Yeah.
Dang.
But like he gives Gen Z, like he doesn't give Gen Z, but like
It's just I just
He
like how
doesn't give
some boys like go
30-year-old.
to therapy and like work on themselves.
yeah.
But like
That's
he's
why
the
he's
only
so-
I see that he put in the work.
That's why he's so like that. Cause I'm like, there's no way. Like, why did I think he was like 26?
He's 30?
That you sound just like me. I couldn't
Because,
believe
like,
it. I couldn't
I understand,
process. Monet, if you're watching this, we love you. Whole time Monet not gonna be watching this. Okay, I'm gonna check in later, guys. I don't want to take up my storage. I'm like in a rush. I'm like a couple minutes late, headed out, but this is the fit. We're Lake Mini. I'm headed there now. The way my shoes are giving click clack, this is not giving walk around all day vibes. Like it's so bad. Okay, guys. So yeah. Okay, guys. So we made it down in time, and like I can't believe like how different it looks from last night being all empty and quiet. People are all coming in right now. Like literally look how full it is. And I fit the dress code. I fit just fine, but my shoes are giving me the hardest time. Like they keep like flopping off. I literally almost tripped. I gotta be careful today, basically. Guys, the room is filling up. We are here, and I am just so inspired, and I'm loving all the creators that I'm seeing that use this site as well. Like these brands that I'm seeing, I didn't even know they existed. I didn't know that they're just like me and use this website, and like literally invite or not, like I'm so honored to be here because this really is a platform of connection and a platform of opportunity, and I can't wait to share more with you guys.
And my favorite part is that it features some of you right here in this room. And you'll notice that as a trend, we co-create a lot of our content with you. And that's the theme of this event. So with that, welcome to Las Vegas.
Well, it's my pleasure to unveil our platform's crown jewel, our digital prodigy, the Smart Assistant.
Introducing the next stage in our journey. Meet Smart Assistant. It's your personal guide, backing you up from the start. Smart Assistant will be there for you from day one to help you with everything you need to start sourcing on Alibaba.com. It's an expert advisor designed to tailor insights just for you. Discover all there is to know about the products you want to sell, from rising trends to new niche markets. It's your creative designer bringing your ideas to life, helping you realize the products exactly the way you want them to be, instantly. And for you, we imagine so much more. Stay up to date on your target market and tap into business knowledge that goes beyond just data. It's intuition. Discover products ahead of the curve and find opportunities that effortlessly align with your goals. Create your next breakthrough. From a dream to a design to a product that's ready to go, all in one place. Logistics is never easy. Easier. But now you'll be able to seamlessly track and expertly predict the passage of your orders across the globe. Join us on this journey. Together, we'll co-create the future.
With smart assistants, every
So at 22 years old, with basically a college degree, a lot of student debt, and a pilot's license, I started searching on Google for watch manufacturing, and I figured, oh, I'll go to the US and get it American made, or I'll go to Switzerland because that's where all the good watches are made. And the best website that provided me those answers was Alibaba.com. That's how I discovered it. And what?
Extremely good question. First, I want to say thanks for having me here. I feel really blessed to be here. But my experience with this whole entrepreneurial thing, I believe I was born to be an entrepreneur, first of all. But I was born and raised in the ghetto, and I felt like I was stuck. And I had all of these great ideas, but I didn't believe they could go anywhere. So for years, I would have these ideas, and I would put something together, and I would use it myself. And I remember several years back, I had an idea, and I told a friend of mine, and he developed the piece of equipment, and he sold it all over the world, and didn't give me anything for my idea. And so I started thinking, maybe there's something that I could do that that's worthwhile. And so the next step was I developed a piece of equipment that I started using, didn't tell anybody about it, and 2 years later somebody else developed it. And they took that piece of equipment all over the world. That happened to me about 4 times. But I didn't have anywhere to, a partner or anybody to help me take it from where I could create it and help me develop it and then distribute it. So several years back, I developed a piece of equipment that we went through Alibaba. Somebody introduced me to Alibaba, and Alibaba introduced me to a company in China. We got the patent on the piece of equipment, and it just blew up. And so probably the last 5 to 7 years, I've developed 3 or 4 pieces of equipment that we've patented, and we've sourced it through Alibaba, and they've been a great partner for us. And you know, through COVID, we went through this slump. I mean, so many different things happened. We had, you know, our from the shipping, from the very start to the shipping to all of the metals going up in price, gasoline, everything.
Hi guys, I haven't even updated you guys. It has been a day of just walking around, networking times. Why do I keep recording when it's loud?
Developing products and helping others develop products as well. And now with artificial intelligence, taking what used to take me years and doing it in a matter of hours. So I'm excited to share some of that with you today.
Yeah, and Brian? Hello, excuse me. I'm also a seller, and I think I'm on Alibaba.com at least every other day. In addition to being an Amazon seller, I recently formed a company called AI Simplified to help business owners integrate artificial intelligence into their lives and businesses.
Okay, so hi guys, I don't even know what's going on. I feel like I've just been in content collection mode all day, but interlude, I came back upstairs for a bit to pray, and I just need a break, and I don't know if I checked in earlier, but I'm changing my shoes for the 3rd time today. I've been wearing heels since 8 o'clock in the morning. It is now 2 p.m. and I really fought for my life, but I'm putting on sneakers with this outfit. So yeah. The event is going great though. I'm meeting incredible faves, talented people, tons of other creators. It's just fantastic. It's incredible. I'm passing out my cards to everyone. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, your cards feel so nice. And I'm like, it was intentional. Guys, fingers crossed. We're gonna meet Damon John tomorrow. Day 1 has been amazing. He arrives tomorrow. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. But let me head back down. I love to resit in the conference, so I need to like head down. I just keep leaving because like there's always something I need to do. But we're going back down. Even the bathrooms are gorgina. Look. Slay. Okay, hi guys. Impromptu re-check-in. So I literally just saw Teresa's phone stand and just hooked my phone right up. This was unexpected, but we are currently going to the VIP dinner. And honestly, like, the funny thing is when I was coming here, at first I was like, that dinner is VIP only, but I'm getting into that dinner. But that was at first when I thought I saw Damon John down, like, for the dinner, but he is only coming tomorrow. And I remember he was supposed to be for a day 1. So I'm like, okay, either I missaw it or filming, because they are filming today for Shark Tank. So maybe that's why he's not going to be at the VIP dinner. But when I realized that he wasn't going to be there, I just like didn't really care for the dinner because your girl is tired. It's been a long day. We've been up since 5 a.m. running off no sleep. And I was like, honestly, I'm just ready to go back to the room. But we now found our way into the VIP dinner and are getting ready to head there now. I'm just touching up my glam, making sure we're all set. We already know the T-zone got oily. And honestly, day 1 went really well. I feel like I got all the footage and all the requirements early on. I mean, I'll see and I'll confirm tonight. But if I got all the footage done, oh, that smells good. That's super good. That smells really good.
Everybody was like this. I don't know why.
I don't know what is it again?
The super group sunscreen.
Girl, I'm getting it. Send me a picture when you get home.
It's $36.
Oh, well,
it finished fast. Maybe
I hate that.
Put on my whole body. But like, right.
It smells really good though. See, I'm just setting the heck out of my face. And my favorite panel today was the one with the, like, about scaling your business to 8 figures. Yes. Literally, I'll insert some clips, that's for sure, but it just was so good. And Silicon Valley girl reposted me. So it's a slay. It's a slay. Where's my brow pencil? Wait, no, not brow pencil, but just oh, there we go. So yeah, we are getting ready for the VIP dinner right now. Slay. Oh, now go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, cause you're not welcome anymore. Shouldn't mention your key. Girl, I told you not to wear them shoes. I told you not to wear them shoes. It sounded like Squidward walking. I would have done that years ago if I knew you'd be back to bother me. I will survive. I will survive. Guys, I've never even noticed this view, but of course we're fashioned to be late to the gala dinner. Right now, we're about to make our way.
No, get in line, please.
I was just singing this song. Guys, I was just singing this song. Why is he singing the exact same song?
You know, it is your unique positioning. I try to tell people, can they not only put their brand but themselves in 2 to 5 words, right? Apple think different, Nike just do it, food for it, bias, right? Because you have a unique positioning. There's nothing, you know, I see so many people come on Shark Tank and say, I've created something new in this world. No, you haven't. You will never create anything new. It's not a problem. But The Voice is just American Idol. They just turn the chairs. American Idol is the Don Show. They just took away the Don. The Don Show is, Showtime is Apollo. They just don't have a Sandman. There's a Facebook. It's a nasty chain letter. There's a unique positioning. So you have to have a place of a unique position. Buutttt socks. Think about the two top selling products in Shark Tank history. Sock and a sponge. Yeah. Now, think about the sock. So I have a million pair of units of other socks that I can't sell out of my warehouse. Now, why is this sock so great? First of all, product is king. But when I came up in business, when I never wanted that, we gave away a lot, but we never wanted to advertise and market it because it looked like we would be profiting off the hardships of others. And we started getting backlash, but there wasn't the internet then. Now, somebody wants to know what the hell do you stand for, right? So they're gonna look. And today, I'll sit across the table from my daughter who was at a pizza bar, and I'll go, I gave her the end of the year. She's like, end of the year? I gave 20 times this year. How did you do that? Every time I bought this, I helped clean up the ocean. Every time I bought this, I stopped human trafficking. And every time I bought this, another person in need got a pair of socks. And by the way, Daddy, for Christmas, I'm buying somebody 10 pair of socks because they're gonna help 10 people. It is just another unique positioning. And people think it always has to be glamorous. No, you don't. You don't have to be glamorous. You don't always have to be sexy in what you sell. You see, there's a white t-shirt, and a white t-shirt can hit different markets. You can have the one from Louis Vuitton that only silkworms that drink wine in Italy. They make this shirt, and by the way, if you buy one, you're never gonna see it again. That's why they have one on the rack. Meanwhile, they have 4,000 in the back. Then you have the one at Macy's. It has a little horse on it, and you look sexy like you're on a boat, or you're standing on this big wood thing, and that's about $60. Then you have 3 for $20 at Walmart. Why? Well, I'm a slob. By the time you buy one for $200, you know how many I bought, right? And I'm going to get shit all over them all day. Guess what? I'm going to give it away to somebody else in need. You don't have to be sexy. You have to have a unique place and position. You have Biggie Smalls who are glamorous, and then you got old, dirty bastard. So it's about a unique position. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's kind of a two-part question. What are your thoughts with the current economic situation with brick and mortar retail?
With brick and mortar retail?
Yeah, so how do you get past the struggles of low volume sales, and also how do you think that translates over to e-com taking over as the predominant force?
Listen, I always tell people if I knew everything, then FUBU would be Nike, right? So I can only go off of what I'm seeing. Retail is a great opportunity, but what can you offer in retail that, first of all, you have a long tail? Retail is a reason to capture somebody because there's certain things, right? Fragrances and various other things, right? But how do you have that trail to them at the end? But also, what can you get in retail that people can't get at home, right? During the pandemic, right after we got out of there, somebody said, nobody's going to our retail store, and they happen to have a clothing store. And I said, well, put a runway in the store. I said, what? Put a runway in the store, put some lights up in the store. I want you to have a live streaming camera from the store. What I want you to do is when everybody goes into the dressing room, when they buy it, if they buy the stuff, they can style themselves, walk down the runway. It goes onto a feed naturally to their whatever, and they get 2 to 5% off of anybody who buys the rest of the stuff. So now they have a lot of social media. That's stuff you can do, right? They have a lot of social media that are looking at them on a beautiful shot of runway. It's streaming live, and they're getting some money from it, right? It's like Tesla you risk your reputation. You went on this nerve-wracking, right? You're willing to potentially give away a portion of your company, and then people like you went out to local markets wherever you live and said, well, this is real. And that, you see, the show is symbiotic. The show is about the American dream, and you were one of the first people that believed in us before the show got huge. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So something that you said probably years ago and over multiple times is, you know, when talking about certain companies, that overnight success was 7 years in the making or 10 years in the making. You know, nobody really realizes what goes on behind the scenes before something is, you know, this big product hit. What would your advice be to other entrepreneurs to maybe set realistic expectations on, you know, what it actually takes to get to that level, to get to that, you know, that thing?
So that's a really complicated question that I want to try to answer as quick as possible, which is basically called the power of broke, right? All these people telling you to quit your day job, don't quit your day job. Right? That's a bunch of shit. All the people telling you to raise money, don't raise money yet. Why don't you quit your day job? Well, you know, you're going to have to sacrifice. All right, maybe you're going to go up to that dinner, maybe you're going to hang out with these friends because you only get here, but you know, I work there. My schedule is basically, I woke up at 6 in the morning, I sewed shirts until about 8:30, 9. I would deliver them up until 11. I'd get there at Lobster at 12. I'll work a double shift, get home at 12, sew more shirts until 3, and then do it all over again. I did that for 5 years. I didn't have a life, but I made a sacrifice. And what happened was, my 80% of my time at Lobster turned to 70%, 60%. My friend Tasha and everybody, all the people that work with me, I would ask Tasha to come with me at a flea market and help sell on the weekend. I was taking the food home from Red Lobster. I was eating that shit. I had medical at Red Lobster, right? If I would have just quit, and by the way, I was renting out the rooms in my house for $50 to total strangers. So I was getting robbed in my bathroom before I went to work. But at the end of the day, what happened? I was able to sustain that business over 6 years because the critical things that I needed in life were done. I would have been out of business in 1 year if I would have said, oh, let me just, do this. And if you raise money too soon, here's the problem. I'll give you $50,000 for 25% of your company if you're doing, no business. But let's say you get up to, let's say you get to 10 million, you're like, we gotta raise more money. I ain't giving no money. That's 25%. What you do is you raise money after you figured everything out, because now you can get a loan that's maybe 10% on interest instead of giving away your company. People want to do things too fast, and it's not really wrong because all they see is the people with the fake Ferraris and the money going, you see? We all know that shit is hard, man. But if you really have a passion, here's what's gonna happen. You work in your day job, you're doing something really great. If it doesn't work out, you know what? You satisfied a lot of people, you made them happy. You didn't lose everything. Yeah, you lost a good amount of time, but at least you know you left everything on the field.
Thank you very much.
You guys, I'm fighting for my life to stay awake right now, but do you see how perfect, like, listen up, look at that. I got my hood job on. Like, I am flight ready. I'm gonna be rested so well. Like, bro, the sleep on this flight is about to go so crazy, but I am sitting here for a bit. I think I'm gonna stay for like another hour or two before we go to the airport because my flight doesn't board until 11:05. And I just don't want to be sitting in the airport too early, so I'm staying in the hotel for a bit. But guys, the day is over. I really have no idea how much content I got. I mean, honestly, I was just sort of like living in the moment. I am beat. Like, I am so tired. And like, you see how it's just consuming? I'm melting into the hoodie right now. Yeah, I'm gonna need this for my rest. Like, listen, I got my grapefruit Izzy. My birthday was Chipotle. I don't think I got that many clips this day for YouTube or anything really, because I think I got a lot of my content the first day. I was really excited to see David John, and we got to see him. I didn't have any one-on-one with him, but I spoke to a guy that I watched from last season, and I was like, give David my car, will you? And he said yes. And I also met Jake from Midday Squares. Guys, I love that brand so much, like Midday Squares. I'm like, gosh, I was fed, girl. Like, when I saw he was on a fly, I was fangirling. And then we literally connected, and he was like, you need to come to this Philly event. And I was like, I'm gonna be there. And he was like, DM me. And I was like, you DM me. And like, we're following each other, guys. I'm fangirling, let me stop. Anyways, yeah, I didn't really get that many clips today because I feel like I was just in the moment, and I met so many amazing creators and business owners, and I literally was just saying in my close friends the other week, like, I need to find a community of founders. Like, I just want to, like, I want all of my social medias, especially my Instagram, to just be surrounded by founders and business owners, so that, like, they're all I'm seeing really, so that I'm staying constantly inspired. This event couldn't have done a better job. Like, forget the fact that everything is sponsored, forget this vlog is even required, but forget the fact that I was asked to be here and whatnot. I genuinely am so thankful for this event. Like, the amount of connections that I made, one, the amount of other business owners that I met, and some that I already knew and was like really excited to meet. Even the panels, there was so much amazing information. Like, this experience was invaluable, guys. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, one of the suppliers, Healy, like, I had my eyes set on them. I'm going to be messaging them, and it was just so well put together. Like, it was just amazing. It's my first time in Vegas. Alibaba did their thing. Like, whatever their goal was, they did it, and plus 10. Like, I feel like I'm leaving Vegas, and I'm leaving this event feeling 10 times inspired as a business owner. Like, everyone's journey, like, obviously everyone has a different journey, but the things that people were saying, guys, I couldn't stop. Like, my reactions, I was like, what? God, me too. Like, I was in shock because I was like, wait, like, they're still on the secret sauce. Like, I remember even Melissa was saying, like, yeah, like, I'm signing off on emails as a different name. The whole time it's the CEO doing it herself, and I'm like, me. Guys, they literally validated my experience as an entrepreneur. Like, it just proves that I'm doing something right. Because again, I always say there is no entrepreneur guidebook. There's nothing out there telling you that you're doing things right. So to hear the success stories from people that I want to be like one day, and to also hear that they're doing the things that I'm doing now, or once did the things that I'm doing now, says so much to me. And the amount of brands on Alibaba, like, obviously I know Alibaba is a tool, Alibaba.com, let me get that right before Damon check the girls, but the amount of brands on Alibaba.com actually had me a little shocked, because, like, obviously they're like the best, they're like your plug for everything. Like, both brands I found through there, like Kim Cosmetics, it was thanks to Alibaba that I found my lash person, and thanks to Alibaba that I found my current manufacturer and all that stuff. So, like, they all started from that platform, and I'm just like, I know that brand. Like, we are all doing the same things. Like, we're all doing something right. So all I have to say is, Alibaba.com, do the one too. If you're gonna start a business, you already know where to start. Like, I am gonna have so many clips of this event on my story. Like, just check my highlights, you'll find it on both my personal and a full recap on my business account, as well as vlogs throughout everything. So I got a crazy amount of footage. So, like, there's no way, like, you guys were here with me. Like, I brought you guys along with me, especially if you watch my stories live. I brought you guys along with me. So yeah, this event and this experience was amazing. It was a first. I hope they do it like every year, even biannually. And if they do, I recommend you guys go, because, like, I was just shocked. Like, I came to terms before I arrived, like, Kitty, you deserve to be here. Like, you deserve to be in this space. You were invited. You're clearly doing something right. But I just felt like once I actually started meeting people, the way they were just so chill. Like, oh yeah, give me your number, give me your Insta, just DM me. I'm just like, what? Like, I even met like this investor that was like, I told him about my brand. He was like, I'm helping this girl right now, and she's trying to create this. And I was like, oh, I know how to help her. Like, what? Like, why are we just like meeting, and 10 seconds later we're making up our meetings? He's like, oh, let's take a picture so that I remember who you are. And I'm just like, wait, like, you guys want to give me your time? What? It's just insane, and I'm really glad that I got to experience this, and I'm just feeling really glad. Anyways, thank you to both Go Agency and Alibaba.com for allowing me to experience this. I'm really thankful. And yeah, we're just waiting for our flight. I'm so tired. I took out my contacts in the bathroom, and I'm just like, because, like, I don't want to get into it, but I took out my contacts. My eyes are so dry right now, and I have to wait to board. So I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night, honestly, looking over footage and just going home, guys. Like, that's it. Like, I'm overwhelmed by the amount of content that I have. So we're gonna, it's never the right time to say goodbye, but but this is the most right time. So I am going to chat with you guys in the next. I can't even hold the camera right. I can't even hold the camera right. So I'm tired. I'm going to chat with you guys in whatever video you see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely hope you enjoyed. If you're a brand owner and you have any questions, I can easily direct you and navigate you on where to start. Okay, my storage ran out.